It's a sunny but chilly day and it's grand time for a stew. For that, I've come to Changmen or Chang Gate, one of the ancient city gates of Suzhou. Although the structure today is a modern reconstruction, some parts of the commercial and dining heritage of the area live on. The Changmen and Shangtan street area was the center of glamour of ancient Suzhou. It was so glamorous, the great classic Dream of the Red Chamber sets the stage to its story about an affluent and aristocratic clan by describing the glitz and glam of Changmen in its opening chapter. The area rose to prominence primarily owing to the nearby confluence of multiple rivers in what is colloquially termed the Gathering of Five Dragons at Changmen. One such river is the Shantung River, which lends its name to the aforesaid Shantung Street. Now, not only did cargo boats travel these waterways, so did pleasure boats. Suzhou is an archetypical water town and there is no shortage of cruising destinations because the city is covered in a dense network of waters. However, few could rival the picturesque Shantung River, as described in various writings dating to more than 1,000 years ago. Many of these cruise vessels were quite elaborate as the stores that thrived in the area. Many boats were outfitted with kitchens, henceforth emerged Chuancai, boat cuisine. Due to limited space on board, Chuancai isn't known for portion but rather sophistication. And Chuancai dishes are dainty and delicate, deliciously embodying Suzhou's famous brand of elegance. Which is why many past authors had proclaimed boat cuisine as the creme de la creme of Suzhou cuisine. Pleasure boats still exist, but of the touristy variety, no kitchen on board. Luckily, some aspects of Chuancai have survived. For instance, Mu Yao Chuan Ya, literally soy sauce boat duck, which happens to be a stew perfect for such a winter day. If you're a fan of stews in winter, hit that like. The restaurant I'm eating at is called Lao Changmen, literally Old Chang Gate. I've long known about the place and it has also been recommended to me by a friend who lives in the neighborhood. I don't know how much Old Chang Gate sticks to old school recipes. I'm still rather excited to eat here because the head chef boasts quite the pedigree. Mr. Peng Hongbin studied culinary art under the tutelage of Mr. Hua Yonggen, one member of a group of 5 old masters. 哦，来了，好，谢谢。然后上一碗米饭。好，谢谢。迫不及待。But don't dive right in, because this could be scorching hot. Traditional cookware and container of choice is actually clay pot because of heat retention property, ideal for slow cooking and protection against a windier and colder environment over water. Maybe they moved the duck into this bowl for presentation purpose. This came off very easily. Hallmark of slow cooking. For the bone tenderness. Let me try the sauce. Not scorching hot, but hot enough to warm me up on this cold day. And this sauce is scrumptious. It'd be a crime for me to not eat a lot of rice today. The mu yao in the name of the dish refers to high quality soy sauce. Typically the first batch extracted from each ferment. And the best ones are bursting with umami because their liquids have been exposed to direct sunlight over an extensive period. These scallions should play a rather significant role as well. I'm guessing the scallions were added to the big pot and braised briefly with the duck. Some recipes call for stuffing the scallion into the duck before braising, along with other things like pork. I've also read that some old school methods would stew pig's trotter with the duck. Now that sounds like my cup of stew. I don't know what type of soy sauce they use here or what other condiments they add to the stew, but this sauce is remarkably rich, is superbly savory. Might be too heavy for summer, but is wonderful in winter. Now, when feasible, come see the real beautiful China. And if you come to Suzhou and come to Suzhou in winter, remember to try this delicious duck delicacy. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be winter. I think this dish is served throughout the year nowadays. I mean, we eat the bird year-round, but traditionally more often in fall/winter because these are the times when the duck is the fattest. Hence, there are numerous duck dishes for such cold days. For instance, the folks of the Chinese provinces of Taiwan and Fujian enjoy ginger duck stew in winter. Another example would be dongchaya, winter preserved vegetable duck. Like I said, I don't know if old Chang Gate sticks to old recipes, but this is my kind of stew for winter, which is why I'm going to order another bowl of rice. 服务员再来一碗米饭。谢谢。So yeah, don't miss this dish when you come to Suzhou. 再见。